Hey guys, how's it going? Been a little while. Hadn't made a video in a few weeks, maybe longer than that, something like that. I don't know. Just thought I'd make one because I hadn't made one in a while. I been really busy working, uh, and yeah, just doing family stuff. Got back started going to the gym again, which was much needed. Feel good. Endorphins are awesome. Been doing a lot of cardio and stuff, trying to lose some weight, get rid of the fat. Um, Had some other videos that I posted a while back, but I was at home, and like I said, if I was either at work really busy or at home with the kids, and I have some videos that with the kids and stuff in it that I will most likely go ahead and put up just because it's my kids, and if for no other reason, the relevance of these videos, apart from me just going off on rants and saying whatever. Um, I I sorry, got a new phone. It's doing some weird stuff. Anyways, I figure this is something maybe my kids can look back on one day and you know kind of get an insight into who their dad was. I mean, hopefully I'll still be here 30, 40, 50 years from now. But I mean, on the off chance like I would die this year or something, it'd be some kind of little thing for my kids to go look at and see. So, the videos of the kids are definitely relevant, I think. So I'm gonna go through them and put them up. Uh, they'll go up after this video, but they predate this video. Yeah, but yeah. So I mean, that's kind of it. Got a new phone. Celebrated my baby girl's first birthday here and my wife's birthday last weekend. That was pretty cool. Uh, got to see my niece. Hadn't seen her in a while. She came down to help with my mom who broke her wrist, and she's about to be 20, and it's good seeing her. Um, uh, yeah. So yeah, the workout's going good. I'm enjoying it. Um, it's good to be back in the gym. I used to go to the gym all the time, and I mean, for a good 10, 11 years, I've mentioned before I did some time in prison, and that was pretty much all I did. And when I first got out, I stayed with it for like a little over a year, and um, I guess shortly after I met my wife, I stopped going. And I don't blame her. I could have stayed working out even at home, even if she didn't like me going to the gym all the time. But you know, she finally, you know, her and I finally came to an understanding about the gym and whatnot. She's doing a lot of college and doing schoolwork in the evenings, and the kids are usually sleeping by the time I get home, and so uh, going to the gym after work is not necessarily a unfeasible thing anymore. So yeah, uh, mainly just trying to focus on cardio. I do a little weightlifting after I do the cardio, but I try to get like I don't know, like 20 20 minutes or so cardio, a few miles in, which I mean, I need to do more, but yeah, I do that. Then I do about 15 minutes of like stomach and to try to, work out these muscles and whatnot, and, just easing myself into it. And then afterwards, I hit a little bit of weights at the end of it, just not really focused on like bulking up or anything like that. I think I'm getting past that point in age where it's not about size or anything. Excuse me, my apologies. But But yeah, that's going good. I've got some before and after pictures. Well, before pictures. There's no after pictures yet. I got some pictures I took with my shirt off, which I'm not too comfortable with those yet because even though I wear shirts that you can't really see, although like if you look, you can see. Um, yeah, I got a nice little gut there, and I took some pictures, and I will post the before and after pictures once I get some after pictures that show, you know, where I get to and where I came from. I'm gonna take some every month so I can have like sort of a succession of pictures, you know, in chronological order, just to say, yeah, I came from there and I did that, and I think that'll be something cool, an achievement. Um, my son lost his first tooth. He was like Connor. He was like uh, we were talking about it before his tooth fell out. He says it's gonna fall out, and I said, the good thing about that is, you know, when that tooth comes out, you'll get to Tooth Fairy will come and leave you some money. So Tooth Fairy will leave you a penny under your pillow. And he was like, "Nah, Daddy, Tooth Fairy leaves a quarter." I was like, "What? No." And he's like, "Yeah, no, it's a quarter, Dad. I'm pretty sure." So, yeah, inflation. Kids aren't trying to hear it. But trim the goatee. Yeah, it was getting kind of shaggy, unmanageable. So trimmed it down and did that, and look a little more respectable. Um, uh, but yeah, I had no real specified purpose of where my videos were going to go or what I was doing. I mean, I've got opinions on a lot of things. I don't do this for a living. Um, so, I can't make videos all the time. I mean, I have my brief respites where I don't have as busy of a schedule with work and I'm able to sit and make videos back to back, or if the spirit moves me, But if the spirit doesn't move me, or I've got too much work going on, then it is what it is. But that means it's more enjoyable. Like I said, I'm not getting paid for it, and actually, getting paid for stuff's enjoyable too. So, but just if I make these at my leisure and whatnot, I think that'll make it more comfortable, more legitimate. You know, and that way I can, just kind of do my thing. Um, but yeah, I think this will be a good outlet, sort of a good, like a video journal or something. And stop chewing on your foot. Stop chewing on your foot. Sorry, my dog is chewing on her foot. Hold on one second. The wife. Hello. Hey, can I call you right back? I'll call you back in just a second, okay? All right, love you. Bye. But yeah, uh, ready to be good kind of video journal. My kids to see me if they ever need a reference point. And my wife has tons of pictures and videos. So, I mean, there's that. But this is just my own thing right here, and I think that's kind of cool. As far as it goes. I love my kids, and my dad passed away when I was like 4. And God forbid something like that ever happens to me. But if it did, I'd want something for my kids to look back at. Um, Technology. That's one cool thing about technology nowadays. My grandmother had like some cassette tapes recorded of my dad speaking in a room with a bunch of people, which I guess was like the big technology back then in like the 70s. Um, but that was about it. And bad quality, can barely hear what's being said, things like that. But yeah, I think this will be cool. And like I said, I got some videos I'm gonna post. I was going off about stuff with my kids from the videos, and they were like all over the place. So um, I'll post them in succession here in a little while after I get this one uploaded. And yeah, yeah, that's it. And speaking of my kids, Connor, Trevor, Addie, I love you guys. Y'all are awesome. And I have a son also who's like 20. I mentioned him. He got put up for adoption. He's gonna turn 21 next month. And I never met him, but without having ever known my children, my babies, once I laid eyes on them, I loved them unequivocally, without question, because they were my children. And having been a father for a few years now, and raising my kids, and just the unexplainable love that I have for them, it's just there. It's just part of being a parent, and so I can safely say that I love my son Jack too, even though I've never met him. I think his name is Jack. That's what they told me. So we'll go with Jack for now until I find out otherwise. Um, that's what the adoption agency told me. But in an earlier video, I kind of questioned the validity of that. And but yeah, my kids are awesome. I might actually get to meet my son this year. The laws in Arizona say he's got to be 21 before I can look him up, which I'm going to. Haven't rode him in a while, but I just don't really know what to say. A lot of hesitations and things like that. Can't really explain it, I mean, you got put up for adoption for the right reasons, but I still have like feelings of guilt because I was in prison for all those years. I wasn't able to like write or send stuff. We could send something like a package and letters once a year, and I wanted to tell him I was in prison, but then at the same time it's like, yeah, you get to send one letter a year to a child that you've never met that got put up for adoption, that's being raised by some other people, and you're gonna tell them that you're in jail. And I don't know. It just added so many facets and dimensions to the conversation, and I found myself at a loss. While going through everything else I was going through, I found myself at a loss. And even since I've been out and trying to rebuild my life and got married and raising my own kids, and I think about them all the time. But the few times I've thought about sitting down and writing, I have a lot of hesitations and a lot of yeah, I can't even really explain it. But yeah. Anyhow, I'm going to bring this to a close. I have rambled for almost 13 minutes about stuff. And I will get this posted and post some of these other pictures with my kids at the house. And they're awesome. And I'm still pretty busy right now, so I will post some more videos after what I'm posting today, as soon as I get a chance. We're moving here in a few weeks, and so things will be a little hectic and whatnot. It may be a little while before I make a video. Hopefully where we're moving to, when I'll have like my study set up again. My study at home is just storage. It's like boxes and stuff everywhere. And I'm like, yeah, I got a room. I can put my weight bench, and I can put my computer, and it'll be my study. And my wife's like, oh, all that space, I can set these boxes, and I can set this stuff, and I can put this stuff. And that's pretty much what it became. So hopefully we get more storage space in the new house, so I can actually have a study, and then I can like sit down in a different environment, a more relaxed professional environment, apart from all the stuff behind me, my work stuff, chemicals and waterbed stuff back there. Anyways, yeah. So that's it, guys. I'm out. Peace out.